Hey everyone, so let's talk about mapping here on the Amazfit Trex 3 Pro. We have right here. Go ahead and we'll hit go here. Start workout. In order to actually get the mapping up on the watch though, if you don't do this part, you always get like a black screen with a little like bread trail basically. So you need to go to your devices. See, I have the Trex 3 Pro. Go down here to this little apps, hit map management. Then you'll have to download part of the map to the watch. Then once you get that onto that, you'll be able to do the rest of this. And that doesn't take very long. It takes like a few minutes. So you're on here. What we're going to do first is raise it or double tap it, whichever one you have it on. So scroll down to the mapping itself. Now if you keep scrolling, it is of course going to get off the map. If you actually want to interact with said map, you have to hit the top right and zoom and move. And now we can move this all around as much as we want. And we can also zoom out and zoom in as well. And you can see here you do get the street names, and we'll get names of trails if it knows it, and other stuff if it knows what they are. So you do get some actual naming on this watch, which is pretty sweet. You can also change up the style, as they call it, to automatic, dark, or bright, which would be, most of them are just called light, which would be dark theme or light theme on here. You also hit that, and I'll tell you what it is as well. And that's about all you can do there. Now if we swipe over, you can pause it, finish it, or you go into navigation here. So you can do a route if you have one on here, which you can create one in the app. If you have any locations saved, it'll be under my locations, which you can save the location right here. There we go. We go back to start point, which we'll go ahead and show here. So this is basically backtrack or straight line return. So this will get you just going right to where you started, which means you'll probably be going through a bunch of trees or water or whatever. I never really find that one very useful on any watch like this. Whereas backtrack is be a lot more useful. It will give you directions from the way you came back to where you started, which is very, very nice. I also have that on other watches as well. It actually has like the Garmin series. So aside from that, we also have other settings here. So start pointing direction. You can do front or back, of course. Navigation view. So you have north up, which is the default setting. I changed mine to advanced up. Navigation reminders. So deviation alert, if you want to have it on at all. 150 or 20 yards. Turn reminder. Waypoint reminder and slope reminder as well. Turn those on or off. And you can also change the route color. So imported routes, if you have any, I do not. Or a traveled route. So this will be, so as you're going, it will color in the route that you have done. You can change the coloring of that. It's pretty cool. One goofy thing is you can see here though, because I changed it from north, changed it away from north, always pointing up, or always going towards it. Bird again. You see, like a lot of the names are kind of like upside down, and how I do this, like the names themselves stay the way that they always are. So like now Dean Street is upside down. Now it's on the side. It's just kind of funny little thing there. And you can see right here also does point towards north with the little icon there pointing with the arrow. You also do have the tells you how far each thing is. So 0.1 mile is that length there. It also tells you how far you've walked, which I've just been sitting in a chair, so that is not 100% accurate. Now when I bought this, I actually got it yesterday. It had a update for it, so I think it made this a little bit better. So now some of the early reviews were having some complaints with it, where if you're following the route, which I was doing backtrack this morning, it basically doesn't tell you to turn until you're like way past your turning point. And people were having issues with when this first came out. This morning when I was using it for backtrack though, I did not have that issue. It was telling me like exactly on the point when to turn, and that seemed to be more accurate. Now, of course, your mileage may vary with that. You still might have issues with it, but I was having good and it was doing very well for me. And kind of going off of that too, it does have the speaker and mic in it, but it has a speaker, which means it will it'll tell you things out loud. So it'll tell you like when to turn, it'll tell you when you've gone so far. It will tell you things out loud and does not just vibrate at you. Kind of like my Garmin Epix 2 Pro here, it just vibrates, it has no speaker on it. This will vibrate, and it also tells you verbally, like turn here, or in this distance turn, and which way to turn and stuff, which is very, very nice. But yeah, that was just a very quick overview of the mapping on the Trex 3 Pro. Very similar to last year's Trex 3. You guys let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.